We're here. We're live.
We're live. I just wanted to take a picture of my meal.
Hey, Becto. How are you? It's good to see you. And thank you so much for subscribing for 19 months. Happy Monday, Aboye. Let's talk about the Billy Razor. That's what Aboye wants to talk about.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm down. Let's do it.
Katie, Megan, hi, happy Monday. Sayat's girl, hey, friends. Becto says, I love Billy Razors a lot. Jeannie, happy Monday. B Dingman 1, hey, first time here. Well, welcome in.
Wow.
Hello, Lisa. Hello, Breezy Walker and Vic Magna and K.M. Chapman and M. Hutter and
but is
Cash.
it really your first time here? Because otherwise it would say first time chatter.
Yeah, it could be their first time here still.
First time live.
Hello, happy Monday. Hey, guys, Cash and Echeverria.
Oh, where's your mask?
I have it over here. I'll show you.
Oh, okay. I have a question for you guys.
I'm still saying hi to everyone. Hi, In Hutter.
Sorry, guys.
T-Mob said, no Pirate Brad. How's your eye, Maddie B. Strong? It's doing much better today. Not available in Canada. Wow. First time in here. Where's the patch? Okay, so here's my patch, guys. I'll do it for you guys. It's just, it really is difficult on my depth perception. So, like, when I'm trying, like, I'm already getting, like, a headache from this.
Because you wore it all day.
Hey, it's Kate. Currently watching the Halo movie. It's just okay. Interesting. Me too.
Is it animated? The new Halo movie?
I have no idea. Me too, but 3 to 4 shaves for replacing the blade. I used my first one for too long, I'm sure. My second one would technically be trash if I went with max 7 uses. I maybe shave my leg once a week, armpits 3 times. I think I started using the Billy right around the time Aubrey did her YouTube about it. I love it. So smooth.
Yeah, love it. Used it just tonight, actually. It was great.
Yeah, this is like way too difficult for me to wear a patch and read because it just like hurts my eyes. Aubrey post about the razors remind me about a debate with my friend because I wanted to get more opinions. Should you shower in the morning or at night? I personally shower at night.
Like statement?
Yeah,
Question?
That is just a question. Do you shower in the morning or at night?
I shower at night just because that's like convenient. Otherwise, I'd be showering twice a day because I shower after my workout. You know?
Yeah.
I have to shower before I get into bed.
Yeah, I would never like work out and then not shower. I feel like you were made to wear an eye patch. M. Hutter, thank you so much for subscribing for 9 months. How was your weekend? Well, I was down for the count on Saturday, and then Sunday was spent mainly doing computer work, tax stuff, financial stuff, because Aubrey and I are getting another Airbnb property. So yeah.
Are we?
Yeah. Aren't you glad that I just handle all the stuff? But no, I wanted to show everyone this is the new shirts. They came in.
The Brad show, everyone.
But I wanted to tell everyone about the shirts. Look, they came in.
I am excited about them. They match your shorts. Very nice.
Look at the fit, yo. Can't see it because my 1-gallon jug's in the way.
Why are you trying to show people the back of your shirt? It's just gray.
I was saying that my shorts and shirts match.
Yes, they do. Has anybody had porcupine meatballs? I pulled this power plate meal out of the fridge and it said turkey porcupine meatballs. And I was like, what? This has porcupine in it? So answer me that before you even...
Yeah,
I'll go into it.
I've heard of porcupine meatballs. Size girl said, yeah, that's crazy. I remember working at the daycare. I get poked so many times in the eye by baby fingers, but luckily never anything that bad. Hope your eye recovers soon. Night. Okay, act. Night.
Good night.
I've heard of people last year who were sponsoring Billy that the razor changed and gave them bumps really bad. Anyone have this happen? I always am looking for new razors to try since most of the smooth strip contain parabens or resin. I'm always breaking out in hives.
I don't have sensitive skin, so like I'm not the best person to ask. I know somebody asked on Instagram earlier, and I was like, I just really don't know because I don't have sensitive skin.
Sorry about the eye, but welcome to the Pirate Club. Love the shirts. Love it. Love the shirt.
Yay.
Teal. Love the shirt. It's accenting Aubrey's crew.
Yeah, we did kind
What's
of
the link
match
again for
it.
resubscribing? I need to do it. I think you can type like !Prime. I don't know. Hey guys. Hey Krista. Never had a porcupine meatball. Yes, my great grandma used to make porcupine balls. It's the stuffing part of stuffed peppers I miss so much.
Oh.
How much do the meals cost?
They're priced like on the outside of each package. I think they're somewhere over $11 each. I think it's on the part of the lid that you don't have.
Yeah, I think they're between $10 and $12.
Which, it is expensive. You're paying for convenience. Somebody's making your meals for you, and okay, I have to say that they're really good. Like, I can tell they actually like care, I guess, about how they taste. You know how like meal prep companies, they might not care that much. It's like, here's some broccoli rice with chicken and like maybe a sauce, and maybe the sauce is like store-bought or something. You could just tell, right? But these, I feel like there's flavors in there that like I could never concoct. Right? Is that the word?
Yeah, I feel like I could make all this stuff, but I don't want to make all this stuff. It takes too much time.
Yeah, if I was going to make porcupine meatballs, they wouldn't taste this good, I guess is what I'm saying. Like if I was going to make like a beef brisket with mashed potatoes, I could not make it that good. So,
do you have a code? Isn't it Aubrey?
So it's Aubrey 20 if you want to save 20% like as a first timer. And then if you continue on, it's just Aubrey, and I think that saves you like 10% on each. So, yeah. Like I said, you're paying for convenience, right? You can make your own meals at home if you have time, but if you don't have time, or if you're finding that you have like one meal a day that you're not eating or skipping, or like you're eating McDonald's instead, maybe, might be worth it for you. I have pretty sensitive skin and have been using Billy for almost 2 years. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Super sensitive, but no issues with Billy. I also use a Vino unscented body wash. Perfect. How is Miss Letty doing? She's gotten so big. She's so good. She's hilarious lately. Like, just doing so many new fun things. This is such a fun age. And her language is, like, booming. I feel like she's just babbling all the time.
I forgot to tell you, Ashley and I were trying to teach her, like, no, no, no. When we decided that waving your finger was probably too hard, so we just started doing, like, this. And so Ashley went to do something, and she went like this to her. Like, she gave her, like, the no, no.
Today I was unloading the dishwasher, and I gave her the paddle that goes in the KitchenAid mixer, which she always opens up that cupboard and like grabs the paddle and plays with it. So I was like, maybe she knows where to put this. So I handed it to her. I said, can you put this away for me? And she went right to the cupboard and put it inside the KitchenAid mixer. And I was just like, oh my God, you're so cute. It was so precious.
So do you get the meals for free? Yes, we do.
Yep.
We do.
Yeah. So it's kind of like one of those sponsorships. It's like, hey, here's a code that you can share with your followers, and we'll send you free meals. So, yeah.
Would I pay for them if I was not sponsored by them? I think I would do it, especially, I don't know if I'd do it every week, but I think I would do it on weeks that were like coming up that I think were going to be like really busy weeks. Like maybe, that like, for us, like without childcare lately, I probably would have been paying for it, in these last few weeks, because it's been harder without a nanny. Or like if you know that you're going to be, I don't know, longer hours at work, or something's coming up, or maybe finals if you're a college student, like that's the kind of thing I would buy this for, is when I'm like, man, I'm really busy.
Do it like when they're traveling. So like, let's say you had to travel for work for like an entire week, and you just shipped it to that hotel, or like whoever there, like the business, and then you have microwave meals there for you that are healthy. So.
What's she doing? She's making so much noise.
She's just getting comfy.
Oh.
She's good now.
The meal Zach gets is like $200 for 30 days of meals, so not too bad. Yeah, it's hard though. You got to like compare apples to apples here, because I mean these meals like have 40 grams of protein in them. A lot of times when you look at meal prep companies, the meals will have like 20 grams of protein in it. So if you really think about it, I mean, like 40 grams of protein is a lot in a meal. Like, I mean, that's pretty hefty, for most people. So do we have a code for coffee over cardio? We do not. I spent a lot of money on Fat and Weird yesterday, but I'm so excited for my cookies and excited to try the Pudge cookie butter.
Oh,
thanks.
Thank you.
Swice, thank you so much for subscribing for 18 months. I'm going to order cookies tonight. Woo. Do y'all know when Double D is coming back? I love that one.
Well, it was between Double D and Letty Doki for the March Madness.
I think Double D won.
Right, which means it might have to be a permanent cookie. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's fine. It'd be easy if that's a permanent cookie
The
because we already
kitchen's gonna be mad because then they'll have to stuff 2 cookies with peanut butter cups. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Will Coco Loco be coming back this next weekend or soon? It's not this weekend, but it is soon. Like within May and June, because I always like it as a spring flavor.
Yeah, it's probably in May, I think. Serendipity. Hey y'all, first time watching. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming. How do I subscribe for more than 1 month at a time?
If you're subscribing with Amazon Prime for free, you can only subscribe 1 month at a time. If you want to subscribe for longer, you can do it. You just have to pay for that. So next door, the person that moved in was by herself and someone else moved in with her starting in April.
Yesterday?
Yeah, a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. And that new person
I
is...
think they're like besties. So I could just like envision them. They're like younger girls just like laughing about something or I don't know, getting super excited. We can hear like stomp and scream. It's hilarious. I don't know.
I feel like they're being chased.
I don't know, but it's fun. It's fun. They probably hear you screaming when you play video games, so there you go.
Probably.
Tit for tat.
Hello from Guam. I've been to Guam.
Aubrey, when did you start sleep training Letty? Around 4 months, which people, I read online that you should wait till 6 months, which is fine, but she was waking up like 10 times a night. No joke. So I was like, you know what? We're doing it. So around like 4 or 5 months. But do I wish that I waited? Not necessarily, because it saved us a lot. Like it saved our stability and health. But I guess like snuggle wise, yeah, I wish I would have waited. Like I missed her in the bassinet next to me. Like, I don't know. I just missed that. My friend taught her 2-year-old a while ago to throw things away and pick up on his own, and they recently keep having stuff go missing and just realized he's been going around throwing stuff away. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to teach her that. But she does look at you now. So like today she opened up the drawer with like the ceramic bowls, so they're breakable. And she picked one up and like looked at me, and I was just like, no, they just look at you like, I'm going to push your buttons.
Someone said 40 grams of protein is basically a far bomb. I completely disagree with that statement.
Yeah,
I mean, if it was like
maybe 80,
maybe if it was like strictly protein powder, you could say that. But like most people consume 50 to 60 grams of protein in a meal. Yeah. Like, especially like if you think about when you go out to eat and you order a steak or something like that, you eat a lot more protein than that. So, I would probably say that, I mean, you probably need to be approaching like 80 to 100, and I still doubt it being an actual meal would do that for you, because the reason that protein shakes do it is because, or can do that to you, is because there's no like fiber and things like that to slow down the digestion. So your body is like processing it really quickly. So, I mean, I disagree.
I just wanted to say that you're amazing. I believe in you and you can do anything. Keep up the good work. Chase your dreams and remember to smile. How about that's a message for everyone?
Yeah, okay? That's really nice.
All of you. Curious about the elevator situation in your house. Does it go to the cookie factory under your house? Yes, it does.
Well, kind of. I mean, it goes, there's a locked, inside the cookie facility, there's a locked door. And once you enter that locked door, then you have access to the elevator. So, yeah.
Do you know when the Big Booty cookie butter will be back?
No, I don't, because there's a nationwide shortage of protein powder. And it's costing a lot of money to get protein, and our supplier made us samples with a different protein they normally use that he was able to get, and he's like, it's gritty, I don't think you're gonna like it, and so most likely we'll just not run it until we can get the right protein, because I don't really want to like sell you guys something that isn't what it could be or should be. So yeah, I mean, sadly all of our cookie butters, once they sell out, are probably not going to be restocked until we can get the protein in. And at this point, some people have literally said things like, 2023. So I don't know. We may not have protein cookie butter for a really long time. I'll find out very soon if I'm pregnant with baby 2. I'm excited but optimistic. Oh, well.
Nice.
I was so surprised the Lady Doki cookie dough was still in stock. I grabbed some yesterday. Yeah, the cookie dough doesn't sell as fast, I don't think, but
I don't know.
do you have plans for another vegan cookie? No, we don't. The vegan cookie and the gluten-free cookie are the worst sellers, so I would never add another one of them.
It doesn't mean they're not good. It's just they're the simplest cookies.
Well, at the end of the day, when someone says that something's vegan, even if it's amazing, people automatically don't want to order it.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, I don't want that vegan. So
it is really hard to do a vegan cookie, though.
Do y'all know
the new people that moved in? Not really. No. Yeah. How's the Airbnb? It's crazy how it came together so fast. You guys did a great job. Thanks. I don't really know how it is. Tyler manages it. Yeah. And so I haven't heard that any disasters happened. So that's good. Is it booked at all in April? Yeah. So I would say it's going good. I know that last weekend Tyler had to go break up a huge party in 07. And I guess there was like, what did Emily say? It was like 100. Okay, I'm going to read it to you.
Oh, wow. I didn't know about this.
Yeah, the police came, everything.
Oh, another party, huh?
Here, let me look. Please hold.
Oh, Swirly, I already addressed the cookie butters. That you may or may not have heard it.
Oh, okay.
Because we're a little bit behind. But yeah, it's not restocking anytime soon.
Last night could have been way worse. My neighbor called and said that there were about 20 people, and within 20 more minutes, there were 150. Apparently, they posted a party on Instagram, and it was loaded with people instantly. Tyler drove over and I called the cops. 3 cops broke up the party. Tyler kicked them out for the rest of the stay. Thankfully, nothing was damaged, and the guys were actually understanding and left without any trouble. Yeah, they were probably like, we didn't know that 150 people would show up. It's like, did you not know? So, thankfully, that wasn't at our place. But
it's only a matter of time.
Right. I know. That's why it's not super nice, you guys, because people might ruin it. An elevator that goes to a cookie store. What a Willy Wonka dream. Yeah.
Well, yeah, thank you so much for subscribing for 11 months. Almost at a year.
Yeah, we should have baby locks, but we don't. So maybe someday. Loving memories over macros so far. Finally getting to the routine of logging everything. Nice. Yeah, it is. I would say like the first 2 weeks are a little bit like busier as far as having to log everything and play Tetris with your macros. But I feel like after you get the hang of it, you start to like see food for their macros.
Well, and after you've like programmed a few things, you can go back and like copy meals that you've done before, and it gets way quicker.
Yeah, like I eat most of the same things every day, so it's just like right there, and I just
if you have like the same snacks or the same meals, it's so easy just like copy those meals over to the next day. So.
Right, like swipe to add it. Do you remember how long she would nap during the day? I feel like I can't get my 6-week-old to sleep longer than 30 minutes, which then leads to her being overtired. Yeah, honestly, she didn't start sleeping longer than 30 to 45 minutes until after I sleep trained her, which is usually the case. So a peaceful sleeper is who I used. She's on Instagram, but she says that once you take care of night sleep, then naps usually just kind of like fall in line, or you can start to sleep train naps too, but don't do all of it at once. Just like tackle your night sleep. But
Letty was a decent napper. Like she would go to bed easily for naps. She didn't fight it or anything like that.
When she was a newborn, obviously, like she would only sleep like 20 minutes, like 20, 30 minutes maybe. And then it became like 45 minutes, but 45 minutes was like, that's how long that REM cycle is. And so when it's time to like turn over from cycle to cycle, she was waking up in between. So maybe now she gets 2 cycles in per nap.
Depends.
But it depends, yeah. Now she sleeps like an hour and a half on the first nap to 2 hours, and then like an hour at the second nap. So,
protein powder shortage. Don't tell me that. I'm being serious. I think I would stock up on coffee protein powder because I waited too long for it sucked.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't protein powder just made from powdered milk? Do you know what point of the process is making there be a shortage? So actually there's literally, I don't know if this is true, but multiple people have told me there's only one company that makes all the protein powder. Now, there are other companies that process that to make the flavors. Like there's tons of different labs out there. Like there's only one company that truly makes protein powder. But I don't know everything about it. All I know is that they're looking for 100% pure, non-instant whey. And apparently instant whey is easier to get than non-instant whey. And it has to do with like soy lecithin powder that's inside of the non-instant whey, or inside the instant whey.
Whey and milk are two completely separate things. So
whey comes from milk though.
Right, I know, but they're separated. Like
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because you separate your curds and whey.
Yeah. So I think that's probably why there's no shortage of powdered milk, let's say, but
yeah.
But
yeah.
What's the Airbnb link? You can always message Brad for it. I don't know.
Don't message me for it. So many people message me for it, and they're not going to stay there because it sleeps, 8 people?
They're looking for
like if it's just you and your significant other, you're not going to want to stay there. It's just too expensive because it sleeps 8 people. It's really meant for like bunkhouse, like 2 families with kids going on vacation type thing, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll find it for you. I guess I need to make it a permanent like link. Like I need to get rid of all of my highlights and make an Airbnb highlight, a discount code highlight, probably a Letty highlight, and then like a recipes highlight because so many people ask where the recipe reels are. So
really need to, yeah.
I feel like there's always a shortage of things that could be easily to get, like chicken, lettuce. Yeah, like chicken wings was a shortage for a while. I mean, you disrupted
thigh stop.
We disrupted the entire supply chain during COVID. So you're just seeing bits and pieces of it. For a while, there was shortage on the containers that we put our cookie butter in. We had to wait months to get the containers to make our cookie butter. So, yeah. If I was attached to a cookie store, my macros would be tested. Yeah, she did tell me the other day she went down and made her own cookie and it was awesome. Madison. Speaking of house party chaos, did any of you see the post on Barstool of the house party where the floor collapsed? That was a grandparents' home of a high school athlete my husband coached. Oh, wow.
I did see that.
Oh, really? Was there so many people in there that the floor gave out?
Yeah, it was actually pretty scary. Like, I think people got hurt.
No, so I didn't think about this, but like your floor is rated for a weight, right? I mean, so I know because out there where the boxes and stuff on the landing is, I know the weight that's rated for. But I never thought about that whenever I was at like apartment buildings and all that stuff. And we'd be at parties and it would be like packed with people because like apartments aren't meant to hold that many people, like a big house party. So, you bring in that many people and you're asking for it. Speaking of shortages and prices increase, why is it so cheap to eat processed shit instead of healthy? It makes no sense. Well, usually healthier foods are, like lower fat foods, and like leaner meats. And fat is cheap. So if your beef is like part fat, part meat, like fat's cheap. So it's cheaper to give you fat than it is for regular meat.
I think there's a lot of like non-food additives that they use that they can get away with that are like FDA approved, but probably not like super safe to eat. That's just my opinion. I just think that happens a lot. But yeah, like if you think about bologna and hot dogs versus like a true meat, yeah, there's a lot of like filler and preservatives and
right, but it's also not very high protein.
Right, but just in comparison,
I've usually found that like protein content drives a lot of price for things, But chicken is so bad sometimes, and it doesn't make any sense. They will have only drumsticks, but like, where did the rest of the chicken go? Hey, Sam. Sorry I'm late. I always get the notification when I get distracted. I started last week with Memories Over Macros 2 with Carlos as well. Oh, it's Kate. I'm hiding in my closet so I can watch Twitch without Scarlett climbing on me. Oh, my gosh. I was amazed at how much Alani Nu gave away to their customers. Finally snagged some products from them with the massive sale they had today. Yeah, Katie posted that they did over $1 million in sales today.
That was not in sales. That was what people saved today.
Oh, that's what people saved today. Yeah.
You do the math on that.
Well, what was the savings? Is it 30% off or?
30% off for customers, yes. And so everybody saved in total
$1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah, so you can multiply that number by 3.3. So they did $3.3 million in sales today. 4.3 and then $1 million saved. Wow, that's wild. And that was just to like a couple hours ago. So they're probably going to do another million because more people are going to order when they get home. Yeah, I mean, they're $1 billion company, so I don't know why we're surprised. Does anyone know of a good shower filter? Our water is so hard and we need a good filter. No, I have no idea.
I don't.
Is the Alani sale still going on? I think it is. I'm with Carlos as well, and I really like him as my coach. He's had some good guidance and tips that have helped me a lot. That's really good. Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Speaking of your recipes, thanks for posting the biscuit muffin reel today. I missed it the first time and wanted to try those next weekend. I hope you enjoy it. Everyone's giving me really great feedback. You know, sometimes when you make something, you enjoy it, and you're like, oh, I wonder if everyone else is going to like this. But
we eat them every day.
I've been using PE Science vegan protein, and I really don't like the taste consistency of vegan protein, but my stomach can't do whey. I found out the hard way. Stinky Sam. And I didn't know for the longest time what was causing it until I stopped using whey. Took me like a year. I personally think PE Science vegan protein is probably one of the best vegan proteins out there, but I will say I haven't really tried that many anymore. Like there's a bunch of brands that pop up like every day, I feel like, but they all have that same pea protein taste. So
yeah, they're never, I mean, I tell this to everybody, they're not going to be as good as whey. They're just not. Like, they're just not.
I think we'll get there eventually. I really do. Because like nowadays you can eat certain like vegan foods and you're like, wow, this is actually, like I had no idea this is vegan. So
yeah, it has a good texture. It's just a little bit of the flavor that
it's like that pea protein. Yeah. A
little bit like earthy flavored, I guess.
Carlos has been awesome. I believe it's over. Oh, maybe it is over though. Can't wait to make the biscuit recipe. I hope you love it. MK Wags, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime.
Hello from Iowa, guys. This is my first Twitch with y'all. I always miss it. What cookies are we having tonight? That's a great question. I was just thinking I need a cookie.
It was 30. Was it just $30 off your order? It's just $30 off.
Oh, sorry. So it's not 30% off. It was just $30. So yeah. I guess you'd have to do the math. You'd divide it by $30.
Well, you'd have no idea. If someone ordered $60 and got $30 off, someone ordered $40 and got $30 off. I would assume that people stocked up pretty hard. You'd have to take their average order value. So if it was like $120, then it would be. So yeah, it's probably even more than that.
Tonight we have a banana muffin cookie, and we have a marshmallow Butterfinger mini chocolate chip caramel bit.
Oh, it was just $30 off for the first 10,000 customers.
Oh.
Wow. So that means essentially the average order value was $100. So their average order value was $100 because 10,000 customers and they saved $1 million, right? No. $30 off. I don't know how that makes sense. I don't get it. Anyways.
I don't know, but I know that they made a lot of money, okay? That's all I know. All right, let's try the banana muffin cookie first.
Have either of you ever taken creatine consistently? Recommends on brands, advice on taking it? Yeah, I've taken creatine pretty much every day since I was like, other than deployments, since I was probably like 16 years old. Yeah, you just need a creatine monohydrate. You don't need anything else. PE Science sells one. There's nothing, you don't need some like creatine HCl or creatine whatever. Like you just need a creatine monohydrate. You need 5 grams a day. You don't need to load it. You just take 5 grams a day. Do I think it really makes a difference? Negligible. It's really negligible.
I like that.
Is that the banana muffin one?
Mm-hmm. It needs a little bit more banana, but I like it. Would you guys eat a banana muffin cookie?
They raised it to 20,000 people because traffic was insane on the site. They let more than 10,000 people sell. I think they cut it off at 25,000 customers. That's still wild. Caden Judson, thank you so much for subscribing for 9 months. What cookie are we trying? We're trying a banana muffin cookie. It looks cinnamon. Is that cinnamon on top?
So it's got our favorite streusel topping. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the core is. Maybe like a maple. I don't know what that core is. It's a frosting core.
They probably took banana muffins and made a cake pop out of it.
I don't think that's a cake pop, though. Is it? I don't know.
It tastes like a banana muffin, though.
In the core?
No, the whole thing.
Yeah.
It tastes like a banana muffin cookie.
I wish it had a little bit more banana flavor, though. That's just me.
But banana muffins don't have a strong banana flavor.
Yeah. Do you remember there was like one of the first YouTube funny videos out there. It was like this muffin guy, and he was like, paperclip muffins. All right. Palestinian conflict muffins. Anyway, please tell me somebody out there knows what
I
I'm
love
talking
banana muffins. I use that for sure. Don't y'all agree? Like banana muffins usually don't have like a really strong banana flavor, right? I don't think they're like super strong.
Yeah, I don't think it's super strong, but it's not like faint, I guess. It's like a medium.
They were also giving away a bunch of free merch. Yeah. That sounds delicious. Does it have nuts? I don't think it had nuts in it, did it?
Yes.
It does?
Yeah. Like,
oh, so it's
a
definitely,
lot of
oh yeah,
nuts.
it's a banana. Yeah, I can see them now, banana nut. I actually really like it. It's good.
Bust a nut. That's what it could be called.
No, split a nut.
Split a nut.
Yeah, because it's banana split.
Yeah, but who wants to split their nuts? Nobody. Someone wants to bust a nut, but not split a nut.
How much are the new shirts? They're going to be $25.
The Alani new hard drinks are so good. Ooh, yeah,
We have yet to try the seltzers.
No, that's not true. We did try them.
We tried some of the seltzers.
Hayden gave us some.
Hayden gave us some when we went down and visited him.
Yeah.
And they also gave us some of the waters.
Right. So we had a cotton candy one. That one was
The water.
Right. And it was interesting. It was good.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan
Which
of
drinks did we have?
stuff.
We had like I felt like we had like some kind of like pina colada seltzer or something like that. I don't remember which seltzers we had. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I think we had
Because we
pina
tried
colada.
2 energy drinks, 2 seltzers, and 1 sparkling water.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about your Aubrey, the muffin video. Cartoon Muffins, he's the same guy that did shoes. Let's get some shoes.
Yes.
Have you revealed the fat and weird surprise yet? Yeah, it's
It's
a
just
shirt.
my shirt.
It's my shirt.
I'm sorry if that was
I'm sorry if that's
underwhelming,
anticlimactic, but we're
really excited
we're
about
restocking the pink smiley face shirt, and then this shirt on Wednesday.
Oh, the pinks came in too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We only have like 60 of the pink shirts and like 120 of these shirts, so I think they'll go pretty quick. I don't know though.
Yeah, probably.
Um,
That muffin video was a memory I forgot. See? Banana nuts. I feel like bust a nut would be more of a cookie with a cream center. Well, yeah, I'll find out what that center is. Not super strong banana usually, but you can definitely taste the bananas. I prefer a strong banana flavor. Yeah, it just can't be like fakey.
Any thoughts on a coffee cookie or a coffee core? I mean, we have the Fix, which is our coffee cookie, and I swear to you, we've done one besides Basic B. I swear to you, we've done another
you
coffee
always
cookie.
say that, and I don't know. I think we've just tested.
The peach ring, watermelon, pina colada, lime, raspberry mojito, the hard. Yeah, I think that we had pina colada.
Oh my gosh.
I ordered the carrot cake cookie. Can't wait to try it. I hope you love it. I need the pink shirt. Okay, so this cookie, I don't know. Like, I don't really like to release cookies that are just a ton of candy in a cookie. But this one is marshmallow, Butterfinger, caramel bits, and what else?
Mini chocolate chip.
Mini chocolate chips. So Butterfinger, marshmallow, caramel bits, mini chocolate chips. So I don't really know what the cohesive idea behind this is. I don't really like to release cookies that are just like all that stuff mixed in, but I'm sure it sounds really good.
I think you'd have to like.
I'm surprised Double D won against Luddy Doki. I have to go back and check. Did it win? I don't know for a fact if it won.
I guess I think it did.
You got a little white stuff on your mouth right now, and you can have some later too.
I roll.
I wore my Smiley t-shirt to PT in Atlanta, and everybody there is obsessed with Crumble. I ordered them a little weirdo box last night. They're going to learn.
Oh my
well,
gosh,
thank you so
that's
much.
So funny.
Double D is the best. That sounds so good. That sounds amazing, but it sounds amazing. That one looks delicious. Sound really good.
I mean, I do love Double D. I don't know. Maybe for 6 months we can bring back Double D, and then the next 6 months we can do Letty Doki. I don't think people actually voted.
It didn't win, though.
No, what I'm saying is I don't
It's not over. There's still more. Double D and Lady Doki were not the last two.
Yeah, the winners were tonight. That's tonight. It's over. It's over. Believe me, I talked to Christine today. It's over. Anyway, what I was going to say is I don't think that people voted based on the fact that they have had the cookies. I think they would look at the photo and be like, oh, that one looks good, so I'm going to vote for that. I don't think a lot of people actually knew what the cookies were. But
So Double D won the whole thing. I'm about to text Christine.
Aubrey, which sleeve won? So you'll see the final product. But I did go with the confetti that everybody loved from Instagram. So I'll give you that. But you'll see the final product someday.
Brad, when can I get some of those shorts? So I actually do have a meeting with Anaka this week. I would say that if things don't start moving with Anaka pretty soon, then I'm just going to launch the shorts myself because I like these shorts and I have a supplier and everything. So I would say if I don't have a meeting with Anaka this week, I'm going to do it myself. So what?
I don't know. I think you should wait for Anaka, but it's fine.
Well,
that kind of stuff takes a long time.
I already have a manufacturer.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing it.
Which sleeve one? Did you say this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Double D is so amazing, but only because I'm a sucker for chocolate and peanut butter. Same. I know. I agree. I didn't get to vote the last two. So glad you guys came out with the little weirdo box. I have so much trouble deciding which cookie to get. Oh, yeah. See, people have really loved it.
Poor Aubrey, you look easily annoyed today.
I'm always easily annoyed with Brad.
I think at the end of the day, she's just more annoyed with me. So, and today was like, I mean, without our nanny, it's a long day. I mean, it really is, especially with work and everything else.
I'm sorry if I seem easily annoyed.
No, you're easily annoyed with me. I mean, see, this is proof now. People know now that you're like this to me. But our elevator, they're also changing out the doors on the elevator downstairs because when they built our building, they shipped the wrong doors. They're 30-inch doors instead of 36-inch doors. So every time we had to open the elevator, you had to like stick your hand behind the door and then open it. And so they put in the new doors today, but the guy was working downstairs the entire day. So we were having to go like up and down the stairs the whole day. And that was annoying.
I don't really care about that part.
Oh, well.
I still have like a meeting at 9 p.m. So I really would rather just go to bed, but I still have work to do. So yeah, that's what's happening. Can't wait for the shorts to change the Double D name to Letty Toki. Yeah, every time I see them, I think how badly I want them. Have you ever tried static nails before? I have not. My nails suck right now. Like, I have not. Yeah, I'm just with Letty all day long, every day, so I know that my nails would just, like, pop off. Any ideas on how to reduce bloating? I've been extremely bloated lately, not know how to get rid of it. Okay, so you might have to explain that. Brad and I always ask, like, what type of bloat it is, and that's a question I ask my clients. It's like, are you feeling, like, fluffy? Like, are you, like, waterlogged, I guess? Your pants aren't fitting right? Like, everything just feels thicker? Or is it, like, actual belly bloating, distension? Like, is it painful?
Yeah.
You know, do you have gas? Like, is that... So they're all very different causes, I guess. So that's what I need to ask first.
And it's like, how have you been on water intake? Have you been taking any medicine like ibuprofen? Because ibuprofen will make you hold water.
Have you
eaten any food that is this extra high in fiber or sodium? I mean, there's also so many questions.
And I'm going to go babysit after work. Oh, yeah. Toddlers are no joke. Patience is low by the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure. Did you get all your certification tests done in time, Aubrey?
Yes, you guys, I did. I finished all 30 hours and took all 30 exams by last Thursday?
Yeah.
Yep, I did it.
Thursday? Yeah, on Thursday. She was literally Thursday night was taking exams.
Yep.
To finish.
I passed them, all of them on the first time.
Like super fluffy. Everything feels tighter around my stomach. I drink normal amount of water. I do say a lot of veggies, but I thought that was good for you. If you eat too many veggies, I mean, high in fiber, you will
feel that way.
Yeah, you'll feel bloated.
I would say reduce that a little bit. A lot. That's what I hate about nowadays is like everybody's like, oh, eat this acai bowl and then eat tons of fruit and then eat tons of veggies. Like if I ate that, I would feel like garbage and my digestion and my mental health would really suffer. So not everybody can eat that way. It's just simple.
I'll tell you this. I used to eat to be stuffed all the time. Aubrey will tell you, like I would eat like 6 pounds of food at dinner, and I'm not over exaggerating it. I would make these massive salads. Like y'all think my salad's big tonight. Like I would make salads that were like humongous.
Like the largest mixing bowl.
Yeah, like the biggest mixing bowl you have in your house. Like that's what I made my salads in. And then I would eat like an entire package of cauliflower rice, like meat, all kinds of stuff because like I wanted to be just like stuffed every time I ate. Well, the problem is you can stretch your stomach out even if it's vegetables. So it just took more and more and more for me to be like stuffed all the time. So I had to like learn to like actually stop eating so much food and bring it down to eat like a normal amount of food. I think I could probably still eat more than a lot of people can, but I don't need to eat like an entire, family meal now to be full. Like we'd go out to eat and I would literally contemplate ordering like 2 meals because I would just be so hungry. But yeah, I think a lot of people just over glorify these like huge meals and all this stuff. And it's like, you don't need all that, Also, it's like good on your grocery bill nowadays if you don't have to eat like entire house and home. But Papa didn't say hi. What's up, Mia? If anyone needs clothes, especially kids' clothes, Old Navy whole store and online are 50% off.
I ordered some last week, so I probably
Aubrey, way to go. Any advice,
guys?
Any advice on when to adjust macros? Just started tracking recently and have seen people talk about adjusting them at some point. Is it necessary? Adjust macros if you...
Can I talk about this?
Yeah, okay.
All right, so I would say if you haven't given a set of macros a chance for like 2 weeks consistently, then you won't even be able to consider changing it yet because you won't know why you need to change it. I would say, yes, macros are ever changing based on your goal. So if you're trying to lose body fat, yes, they'll likely change over time. But like I said, if you haven't like been consistent with them for at least 14 days straight, and I'm talking like no wavering, then you won't be able to change them. So after those 14 days of consistency, if you see that you've gained weight, maybe you've lost a lot of weight, like you would need to adjust it based on those things. Like if you are gaining weight, obviously you would need to reduce some carbs and fat. If you are losing too much weight, like let's say 5 pounds over those 2 weeks, like that's in my opinion a lot.
Well, depending on how much you have to lose, so.
Right, or if it's like the initial 2 weeks. This is why it's so important to have a coach because there's just a lot of variables and it's hard to like judge those on your own. But yeah,
So back to the point.
There's a YouTube video we have too.
Adjust your macros when you've stalled or when your goals change. I mean, that's really the gist of it.
Essentially.
Eating lots of vegetables does make me bloated too. Salad bar would lose money on you. Fruit, from what I've heard from my kiddos feeding therapist, has the same nutrition vitamins wise as most veggies. Yes, but the problem is fruit contains a lot of fructose, which is a carbohydrate. So it's just going to be like higher in calories as well.
Macro-wise, yeah.
Yeah. And I will tell you this, a lot of people act like you need to eat oranges to get vitamin C. Like, what is it? Peppers, like bell peppers, I think it is. Tons of vitamin C. There's other vegetables that have a ton of vitamin C too.
Aubrey just watched your reel about running out of your favorite protein powder. I just ran out of pre-workout and I feel like I'm dying. I'm sorry. All right. Are we doing a giveaway?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. I'm at a stall. It's been 4 weeks now. Yeah. Yeah, there's a YouTube video. If you're stalling, what you could do is try some like carb cycling. So you could try.
No, I would not do that. I would not. It's just like that's like a further on technique in my opinion. I think the first thing you do is just like
reducing.
Yeah, I would just reduce your intake. I mean, carb cycling is like something that I feel like people should do when they're getting like further to the end of their diet and their macros are already so low they can't take away carbs without it feeling like death. So you just go super low carbs on some days so you can actually have carbs on the other.
That's fair.
I just don't think that it's what I would do in that situation. Any advice for someone who can't physically track their foods but is looking to lose just a little weight? My question is, why can't you physically track your foods? Everyone can track your foods. Even if it's like a guesstimate ballpark, like that you can track something. So that would be my question is like, why do you feel like you can't physically track anything at all? Because even if you like eat out for every meal or you eat somewhere where food is provided for you for certain meals, like you can learn to estimate that stuff to some degree, at least to know where you're at. That's literally, I guess, my way of entertaining that.
I'm trying to think of this situation where you wouldn't be able to physically, like they're in a wheelchair or something. Like they're.
No, M. Hutter is not in a wheelchair.
No, maybe she's talking about somebody else.
Good night, Breezy Walker.
I gotta get.
Might not be able to because of an eating disorder. Well, then we don't need to give you advice at all. If you have an eating disorder, you need to work with a registered dietitian, which means you can work with our company because we have a company. But if you have an eating disorder, then that's not a question for the internet. Yeah, I don't want to fall back into my eating disorder.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, you got to work with a professional. That's like. That's just like it's beyond the scope of the internet giving you advice. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, for sure.
So, unfortunately, I definitely think that I just think that that's one of those things that you just need to work with a professional because it's just beyond the scope of, what other people are. So, you can always try the whole clean eating thing, which is essentially just get rid of all processed foods and only eat like whole foods and see how that goes for you. But at the end of the day, it's like if you really want to be able to fit in those kind of foods into your meal, then it does help to track. So would Members or Macros help with that? Or is he not certified to do that? Nope. Our registered dietitians are certified to work with people with eating disorders.
Yeah, so. Taylor or Josh would be great. Maybe Taylor more so. I'm not comparing the two. I'm just, if you're just looking for food help, she would be your answer because she doesn't do any workouts or anything for anybody. She just handles someone's diet. So
yeah,
you could always do a consult call with her.
And just talk it through with her. Maybe through the consult call, she can help you enough that you don't need her help. But I just am leery of giving advice on things that I feel like are like legally registered dietitians are the only ones and counselors to work with people with eating disorders. So like, I feel like that's outside of our scope of work. And two, it's not something I'm comfortable with. So I just prefer not to speak on subjects I'm not comfortable with. So, but yeah. Yeah, the internet is still giving advice. Yeah, always. At the end of the day, people are always going to try to give advice, especially if they think they can make money off of their advice. So, what's the word?
Soda. SODA. That's the word. All you got to do is type it in.
Sorry, M. Hutter. You know that we love you, but to me, it's just like something I don't want to be a cause for a relapse or something like that,
Brad, how's your eye doing?
It's doing a little bit better. It started hurting me right now. So I literally, you didn't notice me doing it's like starting to water.
I did.
Yeah. Starting to bother me.
I only noticed it when you asked me about it.
No, I know.
I'm just laughing because that's how it seemed. Like, how's your eye doing? Actually, it's bad now that you mention it. First time chat.
Lacha Mav says, hi, Aubrey.
What?
Lacha Mave. Lasha Mave. La Cucaracha.
Oh, man.
Time to stop reading. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
I need to play Call of Duty with Devin. He's like a little rebirth demon.
What's rebirth?
Rebirth.
Yeah, I said, what's rebirth?
It's when you're born again.
Is it like a separate game or something?
It's a separate game mode, yeah.
Interesting.
I watched some of his videos. He was playing with some of his friends, and the guy's like, two guys are coming on me. And that was a hilarious video. It was really funny. Because he was like, what?
Yeah.
He put in the Kevin Hart clip that was like, oh, we just going to skip right over what you just said?
I wish that you guys had different terminology, for sure.
But they're coming on you.
No,
they're coming on you. Like, they're not coming on you. They're coming on you.
Yeah.
They're about to get me?
Yeah, they're coming over here. They're coming towards me.
That's too many words.
Coming towards me is too much?
Yeah.
Versus coming on me.
Well, there's a difference. If someone's coming towards you, then I would say they're coming this way. But when they're on
How
you.
about this? Approaching. That's way less.
Approaching?
Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't that, come on, change
Enemies are approaching.
All you would have to do is say approaching, because then your friends hear it and they're like, oh, they're going to get Brad. We better go. Come on now.
I don't think that's as cool.
You don't think it's as cool as something that sounds really sexual?
I don't know. I just don't want anyone coming on me, you know. Better watch out. I'm going to find you in Rebirth and I'm going to.
All right.
All right. Here we go. LaDams.
Wow. You win tonight. It's pretty fun to talk game while you go.
Yeah, see? Are you about to play right now? Devin, are you playing right now? LaDams, just whisper me your email address and I will shoot you over a gift card. But I guess we got to end it, huh? Hope y'all are having.
Here as long as you want. I don't care, but I got to go.
DM me your stuff so I can add you. I don't know if I've added you yet. But hope you guys have a wonderful night. We will see you all on Wednesday. And then Wednesday, 4 o'clock, guys. T-shirts. You're worth it.